Hello again, I'm Milton with a little Milto channel. Right, so why are we making another video about this and why, like, can I get this thing to work? Okay then, model number again is DT7513T. It's just known as a clutch setter. There is nothing on here to tell you exactly what it is or really how to operate it. There is some pictures at the back here of an old DEWALT NiCad impact driver and an old cable screwdriver on there, going into little tiny, using this type of fastener here going in. There is even a video online of somebody using similar types of fasteners like this going in, and I completely failed the last time to put these in. It wouldn't activate the clutch. We don't even know how, if the clutch actually works on it, if it is it broken. So anyway, I went out and I bought these bigger ones here, right? So we'll be testing these out as well with it, because these little ones don't work. It just spins. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this up here, right, with some chalk so you can actually see if it does actually stop, right, and actually activate. And I'll use this tool here, right, which I'm going to switch it off impact mode, put it on drill mode there, right. I'll just make sure you can see that it is on drill mode, right, and we'll get this thing set up and we're going to try it out. Now, I did say there is a video online, it's rather grainy footage, of it actually putting in small fasteners like this. So, and with the pictures on the back here, and more about them later, and more about that video later as well, you would think that that's what it's supposed to do, but it doesn't do it. So, right, we'll get rid of this, we'll leave that somewhere, maybe there. Yeah, so you can only see the, no you can't. Yeah, oh well, to put away. Right, leave it there. Now, how it works is, forward is maximum like torque, the clutch does not activate. You pull it back and it activates. You pull this out, mine comes out a lot easier now because I did jam it on the first video, and now that I've managed to knock it about a bit, it's actually loosened off quite a bit. So I'm going to put this bit into here, but before I'm going to do it, I'm going to mark it with chalk, because that way you'll be able to see if it actually stops. So, oh no, that's not very good. Yeah, right, okay, it's marked up. Now, stop getting my hands all covered in this. Make sure that's back. Right, this tool here spins at 2,700 RPM, right? So I'll just put that on here. So hopefully we can actually hear this thing, whether or not it's going to work, because it's not on impact, right? That's a bit high. Well, never mind. Right, so here goes, we're in forward, let's test it. Yeah, it does work. And you see it stop. Right, we'll try the nut. No, the bolt, sorry. Get in there. Right. There you are. So we now know this actually works on this, but will it work in a standard drill? Let me test something. I want to see how tight that guy. Right, I'm not going around looking for spanners, I'm just going to do it this way. Okay, oh, actually quite tight. Right, all I'm going to do is I'm going to try a Milwaukee drill, right, to see whether or not, if it goes in a bit slower, because that was travelling at 2,700 RPM, that, right, to see whether or not, weird not, I'm sticking a thread. They're supposed to be high tensile steel. Yeah, as I say, I've heard that before. Now, right, reasonably tight. I wouldn't say they're overly tight, but they're tight enough for most jobs, but not for setting wheel nuts on cars, I'm afraid to say. And I don't know how many newtons of torque they actually are under. Yeah, crank bolts, they should spin out. That's what you get, you buy cheap bolts. Right, about the same height. Right, so what we'll do is we'll get the Milwaukee drill, which is here, this brushless thing, delivers in second speed, God knows how many newtons, right? So will the clutch actually work with this? We'll try it out. Okay then, and let's see if it puts them any tighter or slacker. Right. Making sure, actually I'll just make sure on that. Right, you can see there it is actually on drill mode. The clutch is not set on this. Right, so now we'll try the bolt. Right, so we now know it does actually work and it makes noises. Because when you use the impact, you cannot hear whether or not it's actually making noise. Right, what do I do with that? There it is. Right, did it put it any tighter? Because of the speed it went in at. That went in at 1,800 RPM. Well, that was pretty tight actually. Believe it or not, I think that actually put it tighter. I don't know how it did that, but it felt tighter. Let's check this one. It did, yes. It does actually feel tighter using that way. So by the looks of it, you can alter the tension, but then again I was running it for maybe a bit longer than what I did with that. Because we do know that when the clutches are slipping, they can tighten things slightly more, so it could just be that. Right, we'll try an impact. Oh god, these bolts are crap. They should just done it by hand, but they're not. You could say, well, why don't you drive them out with the thing? Yeah, then again, sometimes I'm just not that clever. Right, we're going to try an impact now. We'll try the search. It's a bit quieter. Okay then, right, we'll do it on third. We'll see what happens. Get off. Straight in. Okay then, Milwaukee Surge. Sorry about the SSX, right? Anyway, I have to run now. Right. Yeah, done. That was on third speed and it wasn't even full throttle either. Right, any tighter before we move to the small fasteners? Actually, no, actually it was felt a bit slacker than what the Milwaukee drill did. But to be honest with you, that's it, just knock that for 6 as well. Right, try this one now. Ooh, got that tight. That is tight. Yeah, got that tight. So the longer you leave it rattling away there, yeah, the tighter it does actually get. So it does actually activate like a normal clutch and a normal drill. But if you actually put a screw in with it and hold it there, you can actually turn them around a bit more. So it is doing the same thing. Right then, we've tried that. So now, I guess, I might as well go away and start getting set up now, ready for the smaller size bolts to see how it copes with smaller size bolts. Right, which are, that was an 18mm socket. The other one will be a 12mm socket. Okay then, so I'll get set up ready for that. Okay, as I had problems seeing that one work last time. Right. We're not taking any chances this time. We'll put chalk marks on it. It's this way we can see whether or not it stops and how it stops. Right. In fact, maybe we should come round to this camera. Better idea. Okay. Okay then, let's try. Right. Now I'm going to turn the speed down on this. Right, we're on 2. Okay. So the impact mode's still working, but it's not turning. You could say, well hang on a minute, is it because the impact's not running fast? Okay, fine. Well, that one's done. We'll do this one now, and we'll put it back up onto 3. Milwaukee is now on 3, hopefully you can see that, right? Ooh, well that answers that question, doesn't it? Right. So it does work then. Right, so now we know it is actually working, right? Because it stopped after turning. But again here, are we absolutely sure it is? That's why we're going to the wood next. That's why I see how tight it gets these. It got these a lot tighter, I'll tell you that much for it. Oh, close. Did take it, sort of fell off. Yeah, and it puts them pretty tight as well. I wouldn't mind finding out how tight like, but well, as I haven't got a torque wrench, I have a pretty good, I don't need one, so I'm not going to buy one. Yeah, I wouldn't say hell for tight, but just put them tight though. Right, so what we'll do next is, I'll get set up now, ready for the steel and the wood, and we'll try these things out next. Okay then, so I'll get set up for that. Okay then, the Milwaukee Surge is still on speed 3, right, so we'll go for that. That piece is in there, right. We'll pick one of these with a washer on it, screw it into place, and we'll see what happens when we go down here to see if we can get this thing to activate. How are we going to know whether or not it's activated or not? A bit of chalk. Hopefully. Nip on with that. I can mark this thing though. I'll put a few marks on this. Crazy that you got to do this to make things actually worth to check. And of course you didn't get any instructions with it. There we go, it's on. Right, we'll go in here, we'll try it out. Ooh, a bit wobbly. Right, we're on here, we are. Yeah, this ain't working. Luckily there's some holes there. I'm just going to cheat, I'm just going to go into these holes that are already here. Right. If you can see, that actually did stop. So it is working, but it activates on the hammer action. Okay then. I know I had to cheat and go a previous hole. That's okay, I don't mind. At least we know it works. If not a bit wobbly all over the place. Right. So can we take this out of here and try it on a drill? Let's try it on a drill and see what happens. Milwaukee, no else. Bosch. No, we'll just use a Milwaukee. Right, we've got to use this drill here. Right, brushless. That's on speed 2. Right, we'll try this one. Same again. Right, we'll go in here. This non-torque, is it? No, clutch settings aren't activated. Right. Ah, now you hear that? That was rattling away. We couldn't hear it before because of the noise of the impact. In actual fact, yeah, now we're going to see how things are going. Now I'm going to cheat here, right? I'm just going to do something else. How do we know it didn't work with the little ones? Right, give me that 1/4 inch bit. Right, I'm just going to try one of these little things out here, right? That one that'll do. Right, okay, we'll soon find out. Come up here. Nah, it just spun. Okay, so we know it definitely doesn't work with them. Right. Oh, great. Right. YouTube, it always goes wrong. Oh, well, we'll leave that bit in there, I think, for the time being. Which one did we go in? This one? Get it off. Nah. Okay, I'll get it off later. It's on there, it can stay on. Right. So we've done that. So let's take this back and shove it out of the Milwaukee, right, which is on speed 3 still, right, and we shall try putting one of these, we'll get in there, right, without the washer on, this thing here, this washer here, right, this black thing here, right. Ow, we'll just try and put it in, see if it goes. Okay, previous hole that was in there for the last time. Spun it. It just spun it up. Although it would have gave you some time to switch off, I have to admit. But they're very, very wobbly on this. I mean, you can see it yourself. This is why I'm having to go into previous holes. Right, so we know that without the washer on the head there, they'll just spin. Can we get them out? Let's see if we can get them out. Actually come out no problem at all. Right. So all I'll do is Right. I'll come up here, this place here, and I'll put the camera on and I'll let you see one going in, and I'll re-chalk mark up this. Okay then, I'll get that set up for you. Right then, as we see here, previous hole. Well, yes, it actually does work. You've seen that. Although it lifted that, I'll do another one though. Didn't expect that. We're going about here, back here I think, so you can definitely see it. It won't be in the way of anything. Yeah. And now you can see it definitely worked. Although, in saying this, look at the size that I'm having to use. And if you put these in without, right, actually having the washer on them, they won't take, they just spin. Don't know why that one did that, but it did. Right, is there anything else we can do with this? Well, because we were online and we were looking, it took us practically all morning to go through all the videos about this and actually dissect the videos, right? What we did find was, well, I can find it, and it seems to have gotten lost again, right? And I did have it somewhere, right? It's here, right? I'll just borrow one of these just now. What we did find was, if you take a 6x50 screw and put it in, it does kind of work on the clutch. Let's see if it'll do it then. Okay. It does, it bitters it a little bit, but you got to remember, it's not designed for screws. That one came off this foreign gentleman, didn't understand what he was saying, but by the looks of it, he was having the same problem. It wasn't working. He was putting small fasteners, self-tapping screws, into steel. I would say they were not much bigger than what I was using here, to be honest with you. And don't forget, I did have pan heads as well on that one, and that didn't grip. So really and truly, right, that was a bit of a problem that we had there watching him. So then we actually looked at one of the so-called DEWALT videos. I wouldn't say it was an official one, but apparently it was. And what we found was, in that video, which was really grainy, this thing was actually spinning on the small fasteners. It was hard to see, but eventually there was one that we could tell that this was actually spinning, right, and the clutch was actually activated on it. Then on the next scene it says, and this is what it did, it went, and even with the clutch activated now, right, there will be a lot less chance of slipping. Well, it was activated and it was spinning. No good for small fasteners, right? Then you come to the official DEWALT video where he's actually showing you, right, machine screws which are flat headed with a countersunk going in to a bit of plate, which are machine threads. And the first time he did it with the clutch off, of course, he broke the bit, right? Then he activated it, then he put another bit into it and actually put it perfect. So we're thinking, well, hang on a minute, there was nothing on the instructions, fortunately there were a lack of, on this. All that you got on this was, pointer, was this here, these, showing an impact, and it's an old impact on a NiCad battery and a old drill, trying to put fasteners into this thin sheet steel, what we have seen online, which wasn't working. By now, one of my mates has had enough now listening to this argument and this conversation, so he phones up the local dealership for DEWALT, gives them the serial number of this bit here, and goes on about it. And after a bit of a conversation, the guy didn't really know what size of fasteners or what it was supposed to get used for, and then he queried these here. And then he went, no, what that is, that's showing you that you can use it in an impact and a drill. Right. And now, roundabout now, he's saying, well, if you're dissatisfied with it, return it. Did you buy it from me? Right? And of course, mate went, no. And then the line went dead. Well done, DEWALT, that's some customer service. So in other words, the DEWALT dealerships aren't actually quite too sure what size of fasteners this actually does. As you've seen here, right, it'll do reasonably small nuts and bolts, which again I seem to have misplaced, right? I can't be very far away. Oh yeah, they're there. They're here, right? It'll do this size, no problem at all. I might even do smaller actually, to be honest with you. But I'm not going rooting around. I had to go out and buy these damn things today, right? To actually get this to sort out. Because the original nuts and bolts I lost them. I don't know where they are. They're in the house somewhere. They'll turn up when I'm not looking for them, as what usually happens. So, am I saying this works? Well, as there are no actual instructions for it, you can say what you want. As far as I'm concerned, it clearly shows there on the back of this, right, that there is somebody using that gadget there, this gadget here, right, on small fasteners. There is also a video of it being used on small fasteners, but it's so grainy, it's hard to tell, but it is spinning. The foreign gentleman, he had problems, it was spinning and steel. He got one to work, but I'm not too sure whether he pulled away quick enough on the trigger to make it work. But then he tried it again and it was definitely spinning. So in other words, for big fasteners with big washers on them, yes, it works. But really and truly, if you're buying this to go in a small trunking or conduit, forget it, it's just going to spin for England. You're not going to do it, right? Whether you use a drill or use an impact on it, it ain't going to work. So, I've tried it, I've finally succeeded in making some of it work, but disappointed, and it should have had a readjuster on it too, so you could maybe turn it down, but it hasn't got that on it. So 20 quid, disappointed, doesn't work. But again, I didn't buy it for that. I thought it was actually for putting screws into wood, like a dimpler for drywall. I thought it was something like that, and I thought it was a bit fancy one, but unfortunately I bought the wrong thing, because as I said, there is no description of what it is. All this is a clutch. That's what it is. That's what it says on it. That's what you'll find on there, right? DEWALT Extreme. It's got a clutch on it, and that's all it is. It get no instructions. Maybe DEWALT at the DEWALT site have all got all the specifications for it there, what it does. I don't know, and I'm not going to bother, because personally myself, I don't like it. I can get away with using things like the clutch on drills, quite fine and happy. And the other one is T mode, because if you see my first video on this, right, I got it to work with this on T mode, which has got an electronic one. I got it to work with this here, right, which is 205 newtons. The clutch, the T mode worked on that, and I also used the Milwaukee Surge, right, and it worked on T mode as well. So apart from going away and getting my son's impact and going away and getting the other hydraulic free Makita, right, and trying that one out to see if it works, they'll work. It's this, useless for small fasteners, and yet these do it, right? So simple solution, back to what I said before. If you're going to be putting in small fasteners with self-tapping screws, buy an impact that's got T mode on it. Right then, my name's Milton, channel's called Little Milto. Subscribe if you want, thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm easy going about things. So, good night, goodbye, and I'll see you next time, when I've got a video coming up about me messing about with a chuck. That ends in a bit of a disaster though, as usual with me. What else? Me trying to fix a drill that I broke, right, that one, and I've got a bit on boxes coming up with bits from DEWALT, and a little DEWALT con that they're trying to work as well, but I'm still waiting for that box to arrive. Okay then. Oh, by the way, yeah, Amazon, unbelievable, nothing but problems. You phone up and you complain, problem, it's Brexit. Right, okay, fine, everything is blamed on that now. Okay then, bye now, and I'll see you the next time.